Hello, hello. Welcome back to this live. Let's just get this set up before we start. I was just sending the request to the WhatsApp groups so that everybody who wants to join can join. Hello, hello. So, yeah, I see a few people joining in. Thank you for joining. Start putting your questions. I just have few things to share. Number one, I'm preparing a kind of a basic explainer document for Canada PNP. Some people are still confused of what is a PNP program as such and how it relates to a Canada PR. So what I'm going to do is I am trying to prepare a document for that. So I'm just trying to use a mind map and create that document. So something like this, I'm just trying to put it together right now. We'll shortly have a detailed explainer or detailed video on that. But in the meantime, let me just see if anybody has any questions on the chat. Otherwise, we will just continue our regular discussion, whatever we used to have. This is the link to join the channel. Please join if you can. I have some members only perks available. So if you want to join, this membership is quite open. You get an advantage of joining all the groups, all the WhatsApp groups, plus a member exclusive group. Um, these are the two WhatsApp groups, the free WhatsApp groups you have. The only thing is I don't contribute actively to those. But apart from that, these are the two groups that are available to you. Okay, let's see. So 1 second, let me just start the questions. So, many people have posted questions to the Google Sheets that I had shared. So I will get to that Google form and response to that particular form. So I'll get to that. In the meantime, any questions on the chat? Very few people joining. Guys, if you want to join, you guys can join. You can, if you have any other friends or somebody who's asking you a lot of questions, this is the time to let them know that they can join and clarify their questions. Okay, so let me go through the questions then. I'll go through the questions. 1 second, let me just do a chat somewhere here. Okay, this is the chat. And this is the questions. This is the questions that people are having. So somebody whom is called SKS 1861989 had this question. Let me see if there are any questions on the chat. Not yet. If you have any questions on the chat, you can always put it there. But yeah, this is related to general. Given biometrics on 23rd January, why they are taking so much time? Background check. What is the timeline? So SKS 196819 at gmail.com. The normal timeline for background processing is around 6 to 8 weeks. It can take longer or shorter, but It's normally 6 to 8 weeks. But if you are in that stage, congratulations, you are one step closer to your PR, and I'm sure that you will get it sooner than later. Rashid Khan, we moved from Saudi Arabia and arrived in Alberta on a work permit. I'm a computer programmer. I applied for OS in September 19. How long it might take it from here? So, Rashid, right? Rashid. Yeah, Rashid, as per Alberta's website, they are currently picking up files from 19th of September. Sorry, from 8th of September. So your number is around the corner. So I hope that by the time the next update is out, the current update is from 12th of February. There is no recent update as of yet. So I hope that in the next few days, once the update is out, you will have the good news and you will be able to join. And you will be able to get your updates very soon. I wish you all the best. Okay, let me just quickly reply to this guy. Okay, then comes the next question. Rashid Khan. I just answered Rashid Khan. I'm just putting a note on the WhatsApp group so that they are aware that their questions are coming up. Okay, what else? I don't need this right now. I need this. Okay, so question number 18 is done. Question number 17. This is related to AOS again. Place of birth certificate is different from passport. Do I need to update? I am not sure what the question here is. So if this person is on the chat or on the WhatsApp group, can you please clarify? Please clarify your question on the form. Okay, that's the update. What next? This question I was not very clear. Next question number 16, Alberta Express entry, family occupation and demand. So this guy had two questions, a rather big question. So I'm just trying to answer. I have just answered both of them. So this is again a very good question that he had, was basically related to family, related to the stream of family connection or in Alberta. So if you look at the official stream name, the stream name is family connection and primary occupation and demand, which basically means that your which basically means that not only you need a prime family connection, you also need the primary, your primary occupation should be in demand. Okay, so this is very important to understand. So if you just have a family, it might not help. Okay, number two, for Alberta Express Entry Stream, do I have to have a CLB 7? Yes. So Alberta Tech Pathway is under Express Entry, and whatever you need for Express Entry, whatever CLB you need for Express Entry is same as Express Entry. So 7. Yes, you are right. 7 is required. Hey Bala Shamugaman, you just replied to my question on the clarification here. So, Bala, are you mentioning that your birth certificate name and passport name are different? Because primary applicant's birth certificate is not needed for application. You will be not asked for your birth certificate. So, if you have a child, only you will have to supply birth certificate for them. So, That's the question. Are you talking about your birth certificate or birth certificate of a child? Okay, I'll keep a watch on the chat. In the meantime, I'll just see what else, if there are other questions. So I just answered this, so I'll just put a note that I have answered this, guys. Okay. Next question. Jay Cheney, I just answered your question. If you're on the chat or on the WhatsApp group, I just answered your question. Let's go to next question from Venki Affirm at gmail.com. Okay, and what was the question? It's again related to Alberta Opportunity Stream. I have applied for AOS. No, Balashamugam ma'am. The question is, are your birth certificate is not needed. Don't worry about that. Your birth certificate will not be needed. Okay. How can a birth certificate be president MC? Venki, if you are on the chat or on the WhatsApp group, just wanted to clarify. Candidate's birth certificate is not needed. It's only needed for kids. Okay. And processing time is 6 months, which means that the current processing time, which is there on the Alberta Advantage Immigration Program's website, is only for PNP. Okay. It is not for PR. So after this, you will have to spend some time to get your PR. So this timeline is only for PNP. Okay. So the timeline that you see that I have shared earlier is only for PNP. Okay, so I hope you are clear on the question now. Next question is again general. I applied in PR Germany just I'm planning to go to India for 1 month. So if you have applied when Kumar, okay, let's see. Let me just see if this person is here. Okay. Okay. So I'll just take a pause and take some questions on the chat. So Bala Sumagam Raghav has a question. So Bala, I hope I have clarified your question. I'm on a closed work permit, landed in Calgary, August 23. NOC is this, which is software engineering company, also one as for PR, which August 23 to this. I am single. So Raghav, NAIC, if you talk about NAICS, I hope that you are talking about Tech Pathway, right? So for Tech Pathway, you need to create an Express Entry profile, and you have to. So first, you have to create an Express Entry profile. Then you have to see whether you qualify for FSW, CEC, or FSTP. Okay, and then a minimum 300 score, and then and NOC and NOICS you have already checked, right? So these are the four things that you need to make sure. So it all depends on your profile. So if you have already created a profile and if you qualify for CC or FSW or FSTP, then you can apply. So if you're talking about NAICS, then yes, it does sound like you want a tech pathway, right? So you can go for tech pathway if you satisfy other conditions. So I have a video on tech pathway eligibility. I have a playlist on my channel, so you can go through that and see the and see what you might need. Okay. So So I hope I'm clear on that. Let's go to the question from Venu Kumar. Venu Kumar is asking, can he go back? I am not too sure. So this is some of the question I'm not too sure about if you can travel after applying. But if you have already got an AOR, I think it should not impact. But I will always suggest don't go by random people on YouTube. So you just raise a web form, raise a query with IRCC, and then clarify. Okay, so that would be my response. Next question is KP 7.0. Okay, like, hey KP, are you on the chat? Guys, if you like, if you are getting help from this chat, I would appreciate if you can put a like. Okay, let's look at the next question from Kipi. Kipi is a very long question, right? Um, looks like for this particular person, he has applied for tech pathway. He has already received his AOR in April, and then it is gone for multiple reviews. So, long story short, you can. Long story short, this person KP, you are in the last leg of your process. You already got your AOR, so congratulations. You are in the last leg of your PR. I am very sure that any day now you can get a good news. So I understand your anxiety from where you are coming from, but that is kind of understandable. Uh, Ahmad, did you raise this question on the form? And if that is, can you confirm your email ID which you used? Because what I saw is that there was a similar question asked by a user which I was just responding. So it takes time for certain cases. Okay. It's not that everybody gets it in 6 months. So depending on the complexity of the case, your background processing and everything, it can take some time. So, but if you already have AOR, Ahmed, then I would say congratulations. That I would say that. So great news, and I wish you all the best. You can get a good news any day. Okay. Okay. This was a very similar question to a user. So I was just wondering if you have already answered that. Next question. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I am sure. Okay. Next question is from Shivaks Aku. A nice name. He's raised a question about tech pathway. I have received my EO. How many days it takes EOI? So Keyur Panchal. Keyur. So KP 7.0 is you, Keyur? So Keyur, the thing is that going back to India and waiting for the results is a bit tricky because when you get your ECOPR, they will ask for a confirmation that you are in Canada. So you will have to be in Canada to give that confirmation. So that's the only thing. So if you think that if there is a family emergency, medical emergency, I cannot say don't go. But if you can wait here, I would say wait here and just get your COPR and PR and then go. I don't. I done my study in. I am done. I done my study in Alberta. Ashish in Canada. Hey Ashish, I've done my Canada. Can I get PNP? Yeah, like Ashish, you're like it's a very broad-based question. Yes, you can get, but it depends on which stream on your profile. Yeah. So how much experience you have, what NOC you have, everything. So it all depends on your profile. Okay, so KP, I just answered your question, and then I answered this question. So if any of you are have raised a EOI and not getting a response, I would say first check your spam folders so that you have not missed any emails. And then if you don't get a response within a week or two, I would say just go and create one more EOI. EOI doesn't cost you anything, and it's quite possible that you will have to. Okay. Okay, next question is for I'm applying for myself, not for my spouse and my son, and not my spouse. Yeah, so if IRCC, so this person is asked, thanks Kayur. I hope you put a like on the stream too. This helps everybody. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me quickly. 1 second, guys. Thanks, Kayur. Thank you for the. Um, I hope you are put a like, as I was telling. This person has asked that IRCC has asked for PCC for the spouse, even though you have not applied. So, guy, um, Kapurani, if you are not on the chat, are you on the chat? Let me just put it on the chat. Question from Sapurani. So, if if IRCC has asked for any documentation, I think you will have to provide that. You can try raising a web form and explaining your situation to them, but it's like if IRCC has asked for it, then you will have to give that information. Next question is from Parth. From Parth. Parth had a question, general question. Uh, he has a question whether when his application was rejected for incomplete document and then he has created again, should he say, have you applied to PR before? I think you should say yes because you had applied earlier and it was denied. So I think that's a question. We got a new question. Okay, let's go to the new question. New question is from Saurav Gopal. Okay, Saurav, thanks for the question. Okay. Saurav has a question on Tech Pathway. What can we expect nomination Tech Pathway profile is submitted in February 24? Oh, Tech Pathway is currently at, let's see. Tech Pathway, as per the last update, is on 15th of October. So it's taking almost 4 months. So that's the official, that's what I can say. So currently it's at October 15th. Okay. And if you guys want, this is the link where you can check. So that's the response. Okay, we were at Venki we did, Venu Kumar we did, KP we did, Sampurani, Parth we also did, right? Yeah, Parth said yes. Next question. I think now we are at that stage where I think we have answered the question. I think this was the question I answered in my last chat also. CRS is 350, brother is Edmonton, moderately high demand, no NOI, what to do? So without job offer, this person had everything in working for him except the job offer. So my response was that without a job offer, it's really tough to get a nomination, because then you will have to basically uh, wait for the province to pick up your profile and give you a nomination, and which can take a longer time, right? So that's the proposition. So it can take a longer time for you. Okay, now what? So I think I've answered most of the questions. No more questions coming through. And if there are no questions, I will go to the let's go to the comment section. Let's see the comments section of my channel and see if there are any questions. So obviously I will first see the response from my subscribers. I'm the main applicant of our Express Entry profile. IT is filling form. Do you can you use use please advise. Can you use? I have my number. My husband is no. You will have to use. So primary, you will have to use. You will have to use primary applicants Express Entry profile number. Yeah, so that is what you have to do. Let me see. Let me see. Response status. I haven't responded. Oh, I have responded to all of the questions. Good. So there are no new comments on subscribers. Let's go through the non-subscribers. So guys, non-subscribers, there are a lot of questions, but I would highly suggest subscribing, because I normally just reply to my subscribers. But I did a Twitter stream for PNP. Please reply in this stream. I would say details will be out on 1st of March. So this question was on my video for new stream for tourism and hospitality. So I think details will be out on 1st of March. Yeah. So Masood, if your NAICS is not matching, then hard luck. So then it's hard luck. But you can try other streams. You can try other streams. I just finished my diploma in Alberta in December and I just very close. How can I get prepared? Please reply, please. Okay, but guys, please understand that I need you to be a subscriber to reply. I'm just replying because right now I don't have much questions on the chat and I have some time, but normally I don't do this. Right? So, and these are just the repeated questions from somebody. He's replying multiple times. The same question is, so let me just reply the same thing. Okay, thank you. Okay, there are other streams open for you, Guru Manuja. Please do explore other streams. You can explore RRS, you can explore Tech Pathway. I don't know what diploma have you done. So there are multiple things that can be done. I'm sure. Okay, so what else? Do I have more questions in the form? No, no more questions on the form. And any other questions? How many people in the chat? Not many. Okay. Uh, any other questions, guys, on the chat? Otherwise, I will just end the stream for now, and I will see you in the next one. Let me see. Are there any questions on the WhatsApp group? No more questions on the WhatsApp group. Okay. So I guess I have answered most of the questions. So thank you guys, and I will see you in the next live. Thank you and have a really nice day. Bye bye.